Kent has spoken. We're celebrating the best of the best.
Why wouldn't you choose this apartment? We are the best in Kent.
From your go-to on-campus spots to your favorite late-night bites.
The fact that they want to come here means a lot.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And the sports highlights of the year, the places and people everyone's talking about and what makes them stand out.
You're not going to find another business like this.
We'll reveal who takes this year's favorites as Kent Stater TV starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Kent Stater's Best of Kent for 2026. I'm Sydney Brown.
And I'm Joe Malvin. Such an exciting night ahead. We are awarding your favorites around Kent as voted on by you, the viewer.
We are so excited. There is so much heart in the city of Kent and we're eager to share the best Kent has to offer for the hour ahead.
Of course, but for some more context, the news team here at the Kent Stater and KSTV is comprised of over 100 student journalists who brought to you this comprehensive list.
So much work put into tonight. Winners were given the printed edition of the Stater. We have it here, so you can get your copies on stands now, and also window stickers so you can spot winners all around the city. But let's get into it.
We start tonight right here on campus with Best Resident Hall as voted on by you, the viewer.
We go to KSTV's own Sam Stover on the finalist and winner. Hi, Sam.
Thank you, Sydney. That's right, guys. Res Life, Best Life. There are 24 residence halls, and they all have unique qualities. Let's find out which dorms won first, second, and third place.
All right, guys, so this is our room. All the rooms in right are typically about the size, but you can do a couple different things with your beds. You can bunk them. What me and Sadie did was a traditional two-styled bed right next to each other, but we still feel like we have a ton of room to hang out and lounge about.
Tri-Towers has 3 dorms, Kuntz, Wright, and Liebrick halls. Kuntz and Wright are doubles rooms, while Liebrick rooms are singles. It also has Rotunda and Rosie's.
There's such a community here. Like, there's nothing quite else like Liebrick or like just in general Tri. There's definitely like a late night kind of atmosphere here because of Rosie's.
So we just got to take a look at Tri-Towers, and now we're going to go see where the second place residence hall is. Let's go. Hey guys, I am currently in Centennial Court because they won second place. Let's see what they have to offer us.
There are 6 Centennial Courts. It is comprised of singles, doubles, and suite style, all with private bathrooms.
I think the rooms and the private bathroom are nice, and also I think Centennial Court keeps their dorms pretty clean rather than all the other dorms on campus.
Now that we have been able to see first and second place, let's go to third place. Come on. Hey guys, we have made it to the third place residence hall, which is Eastway. So let's take a look and see what Eastway has to offer.
Eastway has 4 dorms, and they are all doubles. They are Manchester, Fletcher, Clark, and Allen. They also have Eastway dining and the deli.
The community, it's so tight-knit. Like, I mean, if you got to do your laundry, you know.
There's no place like home, and Kent State provides that homey feeling. For KSTV, I'm Sam Stover.
Sam, thank you. A guaranteed spot to find people is the Student Center, and from mocktails who knew and egg sandwiches, of course bagels is first place dining spot, Einstein Bros Bagels, and clearly a fan favorite for late night eats, Rosie's Diner and Market placed second, offering American cuisine and open every day until 1 a.m. And in third place is the largest dining hall on campus. Eastway Dining offers a large variety of food options from breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, that sounds amazing. Well, now Kent State University is the #1 study spot for Kent State students once again, and it's the tallest building in Portage County. It allows for many floors and study areas. Scribbles Coffee Company placed second due to the cafe's warm, cozy atmosphere. And only a few streets away from the university is Kent Free Library. Its large tables and isolated quiet areas are perfect for studying.
Well, what would we do for the best of Kent without sports? Now it's time to commemorate the best team and best sports moment.
That's right, and we are joined live by our own Evan Schofield at the Kent State Fieldhouse. Hi, Evan.
2, 1. That's right, guys. Happy Best of Kent Day. I'm here at one of the rec fields to announce a few of the sports categories that made it into our top 3 in votes this year. So let's dive right into it.
Awesome.
Go.
Best Kent team, our third place award will go to our football team. Now, after an 0-12 finish in 2024, we saw the Flashes go 5-7 this year, reclaim the wagon wheel, and sign head coach Mark Carney to an extension. So just a great turnaround for the Flashes this year. So our second place award is going to go to our men's basketball team, who had a very strong 2025 campaign, dominating the Mid-American Conference with a 14-4 record, going 24-10 on the year. And with our first place winner goes to the Kent State women's basketball team. With a tough campaign, they could not achieve the goals they set out for with a 15-16 record, though the fight they showed throughout the year was undeniable. Junior Maya Babbitt earned second team All-MAC, and the team brought the energy to the MAC Center every single game.
We'll be back to announce even more sports category winners, so stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Joe. We're now going to move. Thank you so much, Evan. Joe, we're now going to move off campus.
That's right. Our reporter Amanda Nichelle talked to the finalists about the best places to live outside of the university.
Thanks, guys. Finding an off-campus apartment is not an easy task, but the picks are in, and these are the top 3 off-campus apartments in Kent.
Why wouldn't you choose this apartment? We are the best in Kent.
Kent State students have voted and decided on what their favorite off-campus apartments are. Up in the podium for a 4th consecutive year, we have University Townhomes. With characteristics that students love, they show that more space doesn't always have to mean a higher price.
It is affordable. It is a step away from mom and dad. It's a step away from the dorm. We kind of are hands off to allow them an opportunity to learn.
And the townhomes know how to have fun in a very special way with the name of their blocks.
So this is actually Pisces here.
Okay.
This is Gemini. Libra is over here behind us, Scorpio, and then Aries on the back.
Coming up in second, 345 Flats, right at the heart of downtown Kent, shared that their social aspect and the central location are a highlight for residents.
Location, so we're kind of right in the middle of downtown and campus. So you can go to your classes throughout the week, party on the weekend, not have to drive anywhere. Easy academic life. I mean, campus is right there, so you don't really got to focus on how am I going to get to campus today? Is my car going to get a ticket?
And in third place is Eagles Landing, with leases offered per apartment and a location steps away from campus.
For a student that's not looking to spend a lot of money for living, they just need to focus on their school life and then their work life, then have a community that they can live in where they can have a social life, not have to worry about their home, and feel safe, comfortable.
Space, location, price. Pick your priority. These apartments prove that when it comes to student living in Kent, you really can have it all. These top 3 apartments give students more than a place to live. They give them a place to call home.
So when you're done at campus and you come home, you're coming home to home. And you feel good about where you're coming to.
From big townhomes to cozy bedrooms, these apartments are proof that student living can actually be stylish, practical, and affordable, all at once. For KSTV, I'm Amanda Nichelle.
Thank you, Amanda. Now, a different part of student life, the most highly anticipated events of the year. Your votes revealed Halloween weekend is on top, whether you're a spooky season fan, a late night party goer, or taking on the bars. Halloween in Kent is unmatched. In second place, you guessed it, Fake Patty's Day. The festivities run from dawn to dusk and on a Saturday around St. Patrick's Day. And one we couldn't leave out, Kent State's annual homecoming is full of traditions, most notably the homecoming football game and parade.
Don't go too far, Portage County. We have a bunch of other sports categories to get to, and we interview a student athlete.
What are you doing in there? What's that?
I wouldn't do that. doing? What are you looking for?
Registration for Lavender Celebration is open now. Lavender Celebration is a historic pre-commencement ceremony held to honor queer graduating students. Now hosted by Pride Kent, this event will be held on April 30th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Kent State Student Center Ballroom with a community reception at 5. Join us for a free dinner and award ceremony with keynote speakers and watch the graduates walk the stage and receive our iconic rainbow stoles. Bring your friends, family, and absolutely anyone, regardless of how you identify. Scan the QR code or go to the link below and register today. Registration closes April 20th.
Now the category
Sports.
this year is Fusion
Cindy,
Mag's
there have been
best
some amazing
queer
athletes
athlete, as
and
it's such an
coaches here at Kent State this
and
year.
important-
You bet, and there have been, Joe. Evan Schofield is still live from the Kent State Fieldhouse, and he's going to tell us some more about it.
Now, go. Another category this year is Fusion's Mag's best queer athlete is such an influential and important one to have with me. I have rugby player and Fusion's 2026 Best of Kent winner, Mary Dolensky, who is a senior nutrition major and second-year student. Welcome in. Congratulations, by the way, on this. So I guess take me through a few things, like what brought you to Kent State to really play rugby and stuff like that?
Well, I grew up in like the Akron-Kent area, and my mom went here, and I kind of just ended up here. I didn't start playing until my junior year here.
Yeah, so how has the experience been playing rugby, as, a queer athlete, and kind of you feel that representation as you have been playing so far in your career?
I love playing rugby. I wish I would have found it sooner. I love the community. I love my team. Everything about it, I just wish I started playing sooner.
Yeah, so I guess kind of take us through a few things, like what means the most to you about this sport and about, showing who you can be as an athlete, as someone who wants to play something like rugby?
Well, rugby is a very, a well-known queer sport, and I think I can just be myself, truly, when I'm playing rugby, and the best part of it is just my teammates every day. Like, I come and I show up and I get to hang out with them and just play rugby with them.
Yeah, so kind of talk about your teammates, stuff like that. What is their effects on you? Like, what do they do so well to kind of help you out in your career and your rugby career?
I guess they're just they always have my back. Like, I always feel the support from them, and we really bond together. And I mean, rugby is a very contact-heavy sport, obviously. Yeah. So you really do have to have your teammates trust in every aspect of the game, on and off the pitch.
All right, well, I guess it's time. So I guess take me through, how do we play rugby? I really got to know now.
Well, there's a couple of different aspects to it. Do you want to learn how to tackle?
Let's learn how to get tackled. Let's do it. That's why we're here today. Let's hand it over there. Okay, are we ready? Where are we going? Are we going back here? We going in the grass?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my phone down. Ready? Ready? Ready. Don't use my hand. Catch myself. There we go. Woo! All right. All right, well, thank you for coming on. So are we doing a few more things here, a few stories? No? I'm going to wrap it up. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate getting tackled as my pants, everything is soaked. I appreciate the help from your teammates over there. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right.
Starting now in third place, senior utility softball player Bryn Libler takes the spot. Libler broke out in her sophomore season, but no doubt improved in her junior year. Starting all 51 games of being named All-MAC second team, Libler led the team with 61 hits, 14 RBIs, and 1 home run, making herself a key part of her team. Now, moving into the hardwood now, senior women's basketball guard Deanna Gray takes second place in our voting, starting all 28 games at point guard, averaging 8.5 points per game, her career high. Gray got her first double-double in the MAC tournament quarterfinals, but she has also used her platform to give back to the Kent community and represent student athletes. Now, our first place spot goes to junior women's golfer Veronika Kendranova, the Czech Republic native, who was named MAC Freshman of the Year in 2024. This year, she set a new program record for a 13 under par 203 at the Land Fall Tradition. Well done, ladies. Now moving into the best men's athletes, our third place award goes to redshirt sophomore quarterback Drew DeShields. DeShields is known for overcoming adversity to become the starter after tearing it 3 times prior. DeShields had a very good year to back it up too, throwing for 2,030 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. In second place, we have starting senior shortstop for the Kent baseball team, Luke Matthews. Matthews has 2 of the best traits you can look for: experience and an all-around player. He earned second team honors in 2025, being a defensive weapon with 26 double plays turned. He also earned 58 hits last season. Now, in our first place spot, we have none other than the realist Clark Duh, best male athlete for our voters. Clark led the nation in kickoff return touchdowns with 2. He also had some stellar moments last season, helping win the wagon wheel, icing the game against Merrimack, and being an efficient runner and passer. Well done, gentlemen. Now moving into the best women's coach category, third place goes to Brianne Tierney of Kent State Lacrosse. Tierney, the program's first and only head coach, continues to build a strong foundation after a record-setting 2023 season and getting a MAC Coach of the Year honor. Now, in second place, it's field hockey head coach Heather Hefner. In just her second season, Hefner has already made an impact, leading Kent State to a top 4 MAC finish in her first year. With a background that includes an NCAA title game appearance at Liberty, she continues to build a competitive and connected program. And in first place, Jessica O'Donnell takes the top spot. In her third season leading Kent State softball, O'Donnell brings over a decade of experience and a proven track record of success. After leading St. Francis to multiple titles, she now has the flashes trending upward and playing much improved softball this season. The best men's coach category, we start with our third place finisher, Jeff Duncan of Kent State baseball. Duncan led the Flashes to a 38-win season and a MAC regular season title in 2025, while also becoming the winningest coach in program history. Moving into second place, men's basketball head coach Rob Senderoff continues to build consistency for the Flash as the all-time winningest coach in program history. Senderoff reached 300 career wins this season and led the Flashes to a 24-win year in another postseason appearance. And in first place, Todd Starkey takes the top spot. Now, over 10 seasons with Kent State women's basketball, Starkey won 179 games and led the Flashes to multiple 20-win seasons and an NCAA tournament appearance in 2024. Known for building a family culture, Starkey's impact goes far beyond the
Evan, thank you so much. For those who haven't picked up a copy of their magazine, Fusion is the university's student-run LGBTQ+ magazine.
That's right, and for our awards season, the Fusion team has their own list of voted categories.
And KSTV's Claire Duber is here to share the results. Hi, Claire.
Good evening and happy Best of Kent Day. We partnered with Fusion magazine to highlight some LGBTQ+ businesses and events. To start off, Sun & Leo was voted the best queer-owned business in Kent. The gender-neutral circular fashion and accessory shop is owned and operated by Kent State alum Justine Gallo. Sun & Leo offers sustainable fashions regardless of gender, body type, or sexuality. Flourish Plant Market placed second. This plant shop not only helps connect people with nature, but reconnects them with the community, with third place winner being Akron's Sweet Mary's Bakery. Mix Zephyr took first place for Best Drag Show and is hosted by Jade X. Mix Zephyr hosts a series of drag shows at Zephyr Hub with their first ever winner Anya Nerve competing in RuPaul's Drag Race. Auditorium, hosted by Marquis Gaylord, took second place and is hosted in Cleveland, including themes of Afrofuturism, hosting since December 2023. And lastly, for third place winner is Burnt Pickle Show, hosted by drag queen Comatose, who has been hosting for 3 years now. Kent's own Fusion magazine took first for Best Queer Community Resource. Fusion is Kent State's LGBTQ+ magazine, holding a spot for queer news and voices. Second place was the Between Pride Kent and Transfusion. The two organizations often work together to hold queer history and community events. Third place is Canopy, the Community AIDS Network and Akron Pride Initiative, who helps locals living with HIV and helps find housing for LGBTQ+ individuals. We now turn to our very own Lexi Blatnick, who is sitting down with two of our Drag Queen and King winners.
Thank you, Claire, and happy Best of Kent Day. I'm joined by Jade X Cunt and Andrew Entity. How are you guys?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fantastic, how are you?
I'm having a ball.
I'm
I love it.
so glad to hear. So, really quick, or maybe not, what does it mean to win Best in your respective categories? Let's start with you.
For me, it feels really special. Kent's always meant a lot to me. I've wanted to go here since like my sophomore of high school year, so it means a lot just to be an alumni in the first place, but to be voted like Best Drag Queen, Best Drag King, sorry Jade. It feels like I'm like the king of the dykes. It feels great.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
We said it.
Well, we said it. My turn?
Yeah.
I think it feels great. I mean, I started drag basically in Kent, so I don't know where y'all would be without me, so it feels correct.
Yeah, for Andrew specifically, we don't often see a drag king category. What does it mean to kind of be the end-all be-all for drag kings in Kent?
I feel like I am far from the end-all be-all of Kings in Kent. I feel like we come in all different shapes and sizes. I feel like everyone has like their own style. But it definitely feels really special to know that I can be at the center of it and be a good representative for my boys. Definitely feels really special.
Of course, yeah. Now, Jade, you mentioned you kind of brought drag to Kent. What was it like getting the ball rolling for that?
Hard work, labor, money, and time on my back. I started with like a little show at Venice Cafe. I don't know if you've ever been there before. It was sickening, but it was not always sickening. I had to really work it out, and I had a sold-out brunch there right before COVID. The last two that we did were sickening, and then when COVID happened, I had to kind of build that all back. But thankfully, Zephyr was there. Great bar, amazing place to be if you're a gay person. So accepting, so loving. The drag there is amazing. The reception of the drag by the audience there is so amazing. So, yeah, honestly, I think I just got really lucky with such an amazing venue.
Yeah, and then both of you can jump in whenever. Describe the drag scene at Kent for anyone who hasn't gone to a drag show before, specifically in Kent.
I think it's pretty sickening, honestly. I mean, everything, I could literally turn around and give a little toot and they would live. Like, I don't know, like I literally can't do nothing and I don't do anything on stage, you can attest. People just live for me, I don't know. So honestly, they go up for drag here. They do, I agree. I also think that the drag that comes out of Kent is really authentic. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I don't see many people who are like faking it when it comes to Kent, which I think, we won't go there. We won't go there.
Is this tea?
For the most part, I don't think that anyone's really faking it. I feel like everyone's really being a true, authentic version of themselves, which I think is my favorite thing about our scene.
Yeah, and then how does the scene specifically, the Kent scene specifically differ from, say, like Cleveland's or Akron's?
I would say that part of because of the university, obviously, that the crowd is definitely on the younger side, which means that the tastes and interests are different. That means that I can do more newer songs in Kent. Akron at times can be a bit more traditional, but it's kind of catching up, and I feel like Cleveland is like a mix of the both, which is like the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, and you kind of mentioned the Zephyr shout out. What's your guys' favorite venue to perform at in Kent?
Zephyr.
Zephyr?
Zephyr. Yeah. Zephyr down. It's just amazing. There's nothing better than the Zephyr patio, man.
Oh,
It's a vibe, honestly. If you've never been there, definitely try to come out to a show. We start June 5th for season 6 of Mixed Zephyr, so.
Yeah, and then I'm so glad you brought up Mixed Zephyr. What is Mixed Zephyr?
It's basically like Drag Race, but it's like local. So I just put out auditions, and then I pick 10 people that audition, and then they come every single week and they do challenges like it's RuPaul's Drag Race. And I eliminate people every single week, and it's really juicy and sickening. You should definitely come out. We start June 5th.
Yeah, and then how can people audition for?
Go on Instagram, pull out your little phone, and type in mx.zephyr, and the auditions are on there opening the 10th.
For sure. And then how can people stay up to date with you guys?
I'm on Instagram, JadeX, count with a V.
I'm also on Instagram, Andro Entity. It's spelled how it sounds.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate your guys' time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Not the fist bump.
Sorry. It's my thing.
Lexi, thank you. Well, coming up, we'll reveal the finalist and winner for Best Bar, is brought to you by our own Lexi Blatnick. Plus,
get excited, Kent! Stay tuned for the best way to start your day. The Kent Stater Awards for the breakfast will be served right up.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but one of the teachers was Miss Araceli. She gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll sit there with you until you get it. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hey there, welcome to
Kent Core.
Kent Core.
Kent Core.
Kent Core. To Kent Core.
Good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to be inspired. One quick thing I want to remind you guys to be studying.
Major key alert. Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Today we're talking about inspirational quotes.
You want to get that paper? You better turn in that paper and get an A+. That's a major key. Another one. Mogul talk. You want to reach the mountaintop? You got to go hard. To succeed, you have to believe. Stay focused. Fly higher than the eagle. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote from recent history?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Welcome back. The Kent bar scene is well known and well loved, especially along Franklin Avenue.
but Lexi Blatnick is back to tell us where you must make a stop on your next bar crawl.
Joe, Sydney. That's right, guys. And ironically enough, 2 out of my 3 finalists are on Franklin Avenue. But I was able to chat with all 3 about what makes them a must-go spot for a fun night out. Our third ranking is located on East Erie Street and makes like Charlie XCX.
It's like the end of the night bar, so everyone's already in a good mood.
Barfly Retro Bar and Arcade brings the club classics to Kent.
We both worked at a different bar before this, and the amount of work that we've put into this place compared to there, I think the effort, yeah, it's well deserved. The effort is, it's awesome. It's an honor.
The second bar is a block away from Barfly and takes us to a family favorite, Ray's Place.
The kids will come here because their parents came here, their grandparents came here.
Ray's has been a Kent staple since 1937, serving the community Long Island's. And finally, the best bar the Kent community voted on is right around the corner from Ray's, Zephyr's Pub.
This place is the best, the music is the best, the people bartending are the best.
It's known for its tightly knit community of bargoers.
This friend, that friend, I know most of these.
And of course, live entertainment.
We keep coming back to Zephyr because out of everywhere we play, you have to physically bring the crowd there except here. We come here and it'll just be a packed room, a packed crowd.
Why would I want to be anywhere else if I could be at Zephyr?
Now, when I was talking to all 3 bars, there was a common theme, a strong sense of community. For KSTV, I'm Lexi Blatnick.
Lexi, thank you. Well, all around town, there are plenty of legendary beverages.
Joe, this is so true, and our very own Rachel McKean has the finalists for the best alcoholic beverage.
In a town full of great drinks, these three businesses won the hearts of customers with their alcoholic beverages. I'm taking a look at the favorites that define Kent's bar scene.
Coming in at third place is Barrio's Margarita, where the experience is built around choice, letting customers mix different flavors and rims.
Definitely the variety of flavors we have and rims, and also the price during happy hour.
It's that variety mixed with affordability that keeps people ordering another round. Taking second place is Zephyr's Slushy, a frozen drink that never stays the same for too long.
I think the fact that it's always changing, so we're always doing new flavors. So you can come in and then a week later come in again, and we've got maybe 2 brand new ones.
For regulars, that means there's always something new behind the bar. And coming in first, the Long Island iced tea from Ray's Place, where one drink has become a staple in Kent's nightlife.
It's kind of just become the thing to get here, so it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Over time, that reputation has turned into a great demand.
Too many to count. It's feels like 90% of our orders are Long Island's. Yeah.
And despite its strength, it's known for being easy to drink, fitting just about any occasion.
It's got a good amount of alcohol in it. It is a refreshing drink though, so it's good for any time of the day if you want to drink it during a nice day like today, or if you want to drink it on your night out.
After trying some of Kent's most popular drinks, it all comes back to Ray's Place, serving up the favorite that keeps people coming back. For KSTV, I'm Rachel McKee.
Well, we hope you've been taking notes because you know the spots, you know the drink orders, but it's really who makes the pour that makes the experience. I spoke to the local bartenders who all have Kent ties and aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
I can walk in the door of Ray's, and before I get to my table, my Peroni is waiting on me.
And you're always glad you came. Now, this isn't the TV show Cheers, but it is downtown Kent, where we are narrowing down the best of Kent, and the best bartenders probably won't surprise you.
I was not surprised. I expected it, and I believe she'll be top 1.
At Zephyr's Pub, Carly Swearingen is a lifelong Kent local.
There is a point to when you're behind the bar that you can you're kind of the show at times, and if you can get everyone on the same page, you can charm the whole entire bar, and then everyone's having fun.
Behind the bar at Ray's Place, BJ Mellon is going on 36 years as a bartender.
It's one of the greatest jobs to have because you're always meeting people. I've been doing this for so long and everything, and it flies.
One of his regulars is Sue, who just celebrated her birthday at Ray's.
And last week at my party, by the time I got upstairs, BJ was standing up there with my beer waiting on me.
Just up the block is Borden Bevy's bartender and owner, Cody Gianelli.
I get to try to make something fun for people that come in and make something a little more unique that they might not get somewhere else.
David's been working with Cody for over a year.
Sometimes we'll go out for a drink after we close the night. Everybody's always like, hey, to Cody.
But even when bar stools were put up, you remembered these bartenders. For 2026, Carly takes home third place, BJ is the runner-up, and the best of Kent bartender is Cody from Borden Bevy.
Here's to celebrating more of our favorites around Kent and our favorite people. To Best of Kent. Cheers! Oh my goodness.
Read the story on kentstater.com. I'm Kayla Gleason.
Sydney Brown, KSTV.
Well, Sydney, you and I are, as the kids say, unk. We're old, We're over 21 and can legally buy alcohol, but obviously Kent State is home to lots of underage students.
That is right, Joe. And with more on the best spot for the under 21 crowd, we have KSTV's Tatum Werns. Hi, Tatum.
Hi guys, from the game board to the theater to the lanes, the under 21 crowd has lots of options for a great time out on the town here in Kent.
Number 1 place for people under 21 in Kent is Borden Bevy, a tabletop pub that has hundreds of games and lots of snacks and alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks.
We wanted to be able to provide something for families or groups of friends who don't have a shared space to meet up and play board games.
Checkmate. They've got all kinds of games here at Borden Bevy.
Number 1 place for people under 21.
So guys, even if you're not yet 21, that does not mean you have to miss out on the fun because Kent has got you covered. For KSTV News, I'm Tatum Werns.
Bell Tower Brewery Company placed first for Best Brewery in Kent. The brewery holds many events throughout the year and offers options for those with dietary restrictions. Northwater Brewing Company took second and aims to connect the community and create a warm environment. The third place winner for Best Brewery is 101 bottles of beer on the wall, the former beer store turned bar. You guys, we've been able to see so much of the bar scene downtown, but there's so many options, I think, for everyone in Kent to just have a good night out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, I've hit Kent Lane so many times. I'm bad at bowling, though. Don't ask me what my score is.
Me too.
What's your score? Better than mine. Better than mine.
Under 100 for sure. I'm not good.
I think I've hit like 70 one time.
Yeah.
It's not great.
That's a bad day for her. Mm-hmm. You guys don't want to know a bad day for me at the lake.
But yeah, you mentioned the best bartender.
You guys, I had so much fun. This has been like the most fun day in general, but I've like pulled up my copy to see the edition as well, because that's fun to see. And I got to work with a Kent Stater reporter, Kayla, who is a great friend of mine.
My old editor.
Of course, yes. So now she's back to reporting, so it was fun that we got to go out together and meet some fan favorites for the bartenders.
Yeah. One fan favorite, of course, is Rachel. You talked about it. The Long Island?
The Long Island iced tea, of course. Everybody loves it. It's not my personal favorite drink, but I know Lexi loves them.
I am over 21.
Don't worry, everyone.
I am 21.
If you know, you know situation for the Ray's Long Island. They don't make them like that anywhere else. So when you're in Kent specifically, going to Ray's place,
you have to
get the Long Island.
Yes, I was at Zephyr actually doing my best bar package.
Yes.
And they were like, oh, well, what's a good drink around here? And I was like, you know, like Zephyr does have the summer slushies, but it's not quite summer yet. But what you gotta do is go to Ray's and get a Long Island. And their ears perked right up. It was the funniest interaction. They're like, that's like an old man drink. And I was like, trust.
We're getting trade secrets now too. And we must mention too, Rachel, this is your on-air debut, I believe.
Yeah. Yes,
How does
it
it feel?
I love it. My first package, my on-air debut, everything.
Big day for Rachel.
Loving
It's not like you haven't been here all the time. You've been a producer for so long, but now got to dabble at reporting for this fun occasion.
I loved it. I thought it was good. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Well, that's going to wrap it up. Joe, what's happening over there?
A few new businesses have popped up around town this year. We have the finalists for Best New Business coming up.
Can you help me?
Mom, Dad, we're going out.
Thank you.
Oh, look, they're playing chess.
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
She's real sick, huh? Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
You heard them, organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
plenty of new businesses are already making their mark on the Kent community.
That's right, Sydney, and KSTV reporter Casey Baylog is here in the studio and visited the finalists. Hi, Casey.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Kent has lots of fresh new businesses that have already become a staple in the community. I'll be highlighting the ones that have pulled people in the most.
For first place and the best new business is the Nut House, which is extremely versatile and it's always bringing the good vibes.
Oh, we have a lot of great power bowls, pizzas, handhelds, shareables, and then at night we try to cater our specials to the students. If it's a drink cocktail, a fun theme night, and stuff like that.
Thunderstruck Donuts takes second place as they handmade fill their donuts and they fill the void of having homemade donuts right here in Kent.
And it was something we could do together. And we thought about it. I mean, I'm thunderstruck. I have unlimited ideas, but this was one of the ideas. And so far, so great.
Right now, I'm trying a Nutella-filled donut. I'm very excited. You can see the filling, so I'm gonna give it a taste and I'll give my honest opinion. I'm excited though. You could definitely taste the Nutella. The cream inside is really good.
Options are really endless out there for what we can do with the donuts. There's so many different flavors and stuff like that, and I want to try and have everybody try them all.
And for third place, we have Gigi's Restaurant, which is the perfect place if you're looking for something fancy, but it still has that nice home-style energy.
But we are 100% scratch, so we make everything from the start here. So that's including our meatballs, our sauces, our soups. You know, the pizza dough, like I said, is fresh every single day. And I think that makes us unique in what a lot of businesses out in the world are doing right now.
While these businesses are just getting started, they are already fitting perfectly into Kent's community and have already changed it for them.
Well, I'll be closing up here, but these businesses are just getting started, so make sure you go and check them out. Reporting for KSTV, I'm Casey Baylog.
Thank you, Casey. Well, Defiance Tattoos was voted the best tattoo and piercing parlor in Kent. The store aims to keep reasonable pricing and stay up to date on the latest tattoo trends like fine line and micro tattoos. Warhorse Inc. placed second and offers 3 more locations throughout Northeast Ohio. Rotten Peach Studio was voted third and hosts events such as open mic nights and art markets to show its value of creativity and community. Well, we're going shopping, and here to tell us about the top spots is Lila Schaefer-Hughes.
Lila, this would have been a dangerous assignment for me. Where can we plan to go shopping on our next trip downtown?
That's right, guys. As a shopaholic, I had to restrain myself from buying trinkets. Off the Wagon, Hippie Fox Rocks, and Last Exit made the top of the list for this year, proving Kent has shopping finds for everyone. The popular gift and novelty store Off the Wagon has an impressive collection of special interests and gifts. They carry popular items like Jellycats, Neatos, and other things the big box stores sell. But besides the merchandise, Off the Wagon creates a fun and welcoming space for customers of all ages.
It sounds corny, but I like the idea of, like, I see you. Like, I see what you like. You're an oddball. Welcome in. Look at all the cool stuff we have for people like you.
Hippie Fox Rocks was started nearly 5 years ago by an owner who turned a childhood love of collecting rocks into a dream business. Today, the shop offers crystals, stones, and unique pieces from around the world. The store creates a peaceful, hippie-inspired shopping experience.
We get this compliment all the time that they just love how it feels in the store. They love the vibe kind of thing. We love hearing that. We also want them to feel like they can really explore, like it's going to take a minute to check out all the cool things, you know what I mean? Most people don't just walk in or out unless they're...
The third place winner is a 3-in-1 shop. Last Exit has been a Kent staple for more than 20 years. What started as a small bookstore with poetry readings grew into a coffee shop, record store, and used book shop, creating a community space where customers can relax, shop, and connect. From playful finds to peaceful vibes and your daily caffeine fix, these 3 shops show why Kent small businesses keep customers coming back. For KSTV, I'm Lila Hughes.
Lila, thank you. Eurogyro placed first for best late night snack, 6 days a week pizzas, chicken wings, and gyros are available until 3 a.m. and until 2 a.m. on Sundays. Now, second place winner is Guy's Pizza, and they supply comfort food to many Kent residents after a busy night out. And lastly, third place winner is Insomnia Cookies for an alternative for those who have more of a sweet tooth. Now, I think we have some friends up in the studio or the newsroom with some more on this.
Thank you, Sydney. Well, I'm joined with John Angolia and Casey Baylog. Snacks, food, pizza. I mean, how could you not?
Yeah, Joe. You know, here we are for best late night snack in Kent. And, you know, our first place winner is Euro Gyro. You know, you can't go without that nice slice of pizza.
Okay. What do we got in here? Let's open it up.
Yeah, let's try what we got, you know. Ooh, just a nice classic cheese, you know. Let's grab a slice out of here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting... cheese is falling off.
Oh, you know, there's so much on there, right?
It's so good. Cheers. Mmm. That's really good. That's really good. You get Euro Gyro often?
I do. You know, my girlfriend loves it.
Okay.
I tend to go for their wings, but she loves their pizza and cheesy bread.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to love it, you know?
No, I can see why.
You got a good amount of cheese on there, a good amount of sauce, not too doughy. Really, it's just a perfect snack for a late night evening out.
That's delicious. I'm starving. Casey,
yeah,
what do we got for best pizza?
So right here is Lucci's Place, which won first place for best pizza right here in Kent. We also got the same, just plain cheese pizza. So go ahead, we can give that a try. And then second place was Bellaria's, and third place was Guy's Pizza. But here we are, first place winner.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take a bite of my own with you guys.
You want some?
It's very good. Make sure you check all these places out.
And these are completely different pizzas. This one, the cheese is more, you know, and this one's more sauce.
Yeah, a little bit crispier on that one.
Very crunchy,
a little bit
very
softer.
good.
But that's all we have for best late night snack and best pizza. Go back to the studio.
Find out the best bites to eat at in Kent.
The collaboration between Kent State and the Cleveland Museum of Natural History is a long-standing one.
Dr. Aaron's experimental lab is really state-of-the-art. It's known internationally.
We can recreate any artifacts from the last 3 million years, and the Cleveland Museum of Natural History has pretty much any tool that ancient people use. So we send our students up here to study those examples so they can figure out how to recreate them. And the collaboration led to incredible discoveries right here in Ohio. And it's a dream come true.
Just do it. Like just walking here into the newsroom or just going to the studio and be like, hey, I want to do this thing. And the chances of someone telling you no are 0. We always want help here. We always want someone willing to jump into different things. And at the end of the day, if that's something you want to do, either as a career or just as a hobby, learning those skills that we get here, it's what should push you to keep doing it. Just trying it out and see what you can learn from that, it's awesome.
We've had a lot of recommendations, but the food scene is not one to miss all around the city.
Oh yeah, and our own Talia Scassa is here to tell you the best restaurants in the city of Kent. Hi, Talia.
Right, Joe? From hidden gems to student favorites, Kent's food scene is serving up big flavor. Today we're breaking down the top 3 restaurants you need to try right now.
In first place, located on South Water Street, is Mike's Place, where breakfast is served all day and the menu feels almost endless.
10, 20, 30 years, so it's more of like a family, and I think the customers like that. They get to
have their server.
Known for its quirky decor and over-the-top portions, the restaurant offers everything from classic pancakes to creative comfort food dishes.
Relax, you're not in a rush to just grab a bag and go, or it's more of an experience than just a meal.
Just down the road in second place, Ray's Place brings a more classic, historic feel to downtown Kent.
But we give you that atmosphere, that setting that keeps them coming back, feeling comfortable where they're at.
Established in 1937, the longtime favorite is known for its burgers, wings, and signature sauces.
Everything is made homemade, and a lot of things are made from scratch as opposed to just buying them in, and our prices are decent, affordable, but it's the quality of the food I think what stands out for us.
With its deep roots in the city, Ray's has built a loyal following and continues to be a gathering spot where generations of Kent residents come together.
The fact that they want to come here means a lot. And you could come here in the middle of the afternoon and it's like this, where, you know, it's totally a daytime food atmosphere. Come back at midnight and it's just slammed with college students having a good time.
In third place, over at Pacific East, it's a completely different flavor experience. Specializing in sushi and Asian cuisine, the restaurant is known for its fresh ingredients and creative rolls. Pacific East offers a relaxed, modern setting and has become a reliable go-to for students and locals.
Food or wanting to try something new, these Kent hotspots are worth the visit. Reporting for KSTV, I'm Talia Scassa.
And for Mexican restaurants, Taco Tontos was voted #1 in Kent. From their fresh in-house made menu and drink varieties, customers have many options to choose from. In second place is Barrio, who offers a modern interpretation of a Mexican restaurant, having customers bubble in what they want on a sheet of paper instead of reading from a menu. Los Girasales is the third place winner, a more traditional Mexican food option.
And not only first for Mexican food, Taco Tontos is best in Kent for gluten-free and vegan options. They allow for dairy-free guacamole, vegan sour cream, and queso with no additional charge. Wild Goats Cafe took second due to their own making gluten-free breakfast options such as pancakes, muffins, and bread. And finally, Erie Street Kitchen was voted third, offering gluten-free fried food substitutes, tofu bowls, and beyond meat burgers. How fun!
That sounds good. Well, I know there's plenty here at KSTV who would love a gluten-free option, but now it's time for the best breakfast. I visited 3 excellent local spots around town, get it, for the best way to start your day.
Well, it's best breakfast as voted on by you, the viewer, and this year's finalists are Over Easy at the Depot, the Wild Goats, and Mike's Place.
Up first, Mike's Place. With a menu so vast that there's something for everyone to enjoy, Mike's Place has been serving the Kent community since the 80s.
To have the community sort of recognize that, it's really cool to, it's like a pat on the back.
Next, I visited the Wild Goats, located on Main Street. I talked to manager Cosima Machin about what makes the Wild Goats more than just a breakfast destination.
A lot of people have met here at Wild Goats. The owner and his wife met here. His brother met his wife here. We've put a lot of work in since new management started, and it's been awesome to kind of have that payoff for our work. So.
And just down the tracks, Over Easy at the Depot has earned its place among Kent's breakfast favorites. Located at Kent's restored historic train depot on Franklin Avenue, right next to the railroad tracks, Over Easy is known for its 13-inch pancakes and chicken and waffles.
But it's that sense of familiarity that owners say keeps people coming back for more.
Very family-oriented because we are family-owned and operated. So coming in the doors and feeling like family and becoming a regular is what we really take pride in.
Well, this year's best breakfast, as voted on by you, the viewer, is Over Easy at the Depot. Eating well in Kent. Joe Malvin, KSTV.
Joe, nice job.
Thank
but
you.
college towns not only are unlike others where they run on caffeine.
That's right, Sydney. And our reporter Talia Scassa visited local shops around town. Now here are the finalists.
Fix Kent's coffee scene has you covered. Today we're going to be going over the top 3 coffee spots in Kent, Ohio.
In first place, located on North Water Street, is Scribbles Coffee Company, where locals are greeted with handcrafted drinks made from organic fair trade beans, giving students and residents a cozy spot to start their day.
It's just such a broader span of
of what we call community.
Established in 2007 by owner Beth Budzer, inspired by the love of her family, has been the longest-lasting woman-owned coffee company in Kent, Ohio.
It is a family-run business, but it's 100% woman-owned and operated, and I think that's a huge deal for the city of Kent.
Just down the street in second place, Bent Tree Coffee Roasters is roasting its beans in-house, focusing on small batch quality and ethically sourced coffee that keeps customers coming back.
Quality is a big part of it, and making a connection. I can't tell you how many people I've met from all over the world, all over the country.
In third place, over at Tree City Coffee and Pastry, it's more than just caffeine.
Our motto is very family oriented, you're home away from home. So I think a lot of people come here just to kind of get away from the stress of school and sit down and study. We have a lot of space.
From fresh pastries to a welcoming atmosphere, the shop has built a reputation as a true community hub, serving Kent for over a decade.
From cozy corners to campus favorites, these coffee shops are brewing up something special. For KSTV, I'm Talia Scassa.
Love it, Talia. Now, perfect for a date night, the River Merchant takes first for best date spot, offering a more upscale atmosphere compared to other local restaurants. Last Exit Books and Coffee House was voted second for best date spot in Kent and is a combination bookstore, record shop, and cafe. And we've heard that already tonight if you've been paying attention. And placing third is our family-owned breakfast spot, Over Easy. How fun.
How fun. We'll have to try that sometime. Well, Cindy, we've made it to Sweet Treat O'Clock.
This is arguably my most favorite time of the day, every day.
Yeah. Well, KSTV's Tatum Lawrence investigated the options.
Hi guys, I'm here at Insomnia Cookies, the first place winner for Best Sweet Treat. So let's go inside and see what we can find.
If you're craving a late night bite, Insomnia Cookies is your place. They offer a variety of classic and limited time cookies and ice cream flavors until 1 a.m. during the week and 3 a.m. on the weekends.
The main point was to make it for college students, just so they could always have a snack late at night, just they can always, keep awake and make sure that they get their schoolwork done pretty much.
Okay guys, we're going to be trying the chocolate peanut butter cup.
Really good.
If you're more of a drink person, Ming's is the second place winner for Best Sweet Treat, and they have lots of fresh made bubble teas from fruity to chocolatey.
I would say in the area, this is probably the best bubble tea. I'm from the DC area, so bubble tea is really big over there, so it's nice to have a place that's familiar to me.
Now for our third place sweet treat, we have Daisy Pops in downtown Kent, which exclusively sells cake pops and has over 25 flavors.
To cut out our dough, and then we put a stick in it, we dip it in chocolate, we decorate it, wrap it, and then here they all are for you guys.
Fruity Pebble Cake Pop here from Daisy Pops. Let's try it. That's really good.
So if you have a sweet tooth or just want to treat yourself, you have some options here in Kent. For KSTV News, I'm Tatum Lawrence.
Okay, all of that looked really good, but
It
you know
really
what looked
did.
really good?
What?
The cookies.
I agree.
Tatum, you have cookies for us?
She's still here.
Right here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tatum. An awesome job with the report.
Which one was your favorite that you tried?
Do you have a favorite, Tatum?
Peanut butter. Wow.
That's a solid.
Okay.
What are you taking?
I'll take.
Here, Jenny. we got chocolate chip and snickerdoodle. We're gonna dive right in.
Okay. Which one do you want?
I'm taking this.
I'll take Cheers. I told John I'd save him a bite, so that's for John.
And it's delicious, as everyone should know by now.
That's so good.
Everything today has been so excellent.
It has.
And caution that I'm talking with my mouth full.
Did you ever think you'd be up here eating a cookie,
I never knew.
Yeah.
But it's been so special, and we're really grateful to be here.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much for celebrating our city and the things that make it so special.
Remember, you can pick up your own copy of The Stater all around town on the newsstands.
I'm Joe Malbin.
I'm Sydney Brown. Congratulations to all our winners and all the people behind the scenes who made this possible for Kent. Thank you.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact. More than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. And if you're like me, your pets mean the world to you. And if disaster strikes, saving them is a priority. Learn how to keep your best friends safe at AmericanHumane.org.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.